See if I know how to do this anymore. But hey there, how are you? So, it's been a while. I think it's been like 2.5 years since I've posted literally anything. Kind of hit my typical 5 to 6 year cycle of just like running out of things to say and just stopping. It's quite annoying. But I'm coming back out of it again, coming around, thinking about wanting to make videos and produce content and do this kind of thing again. I am turning 50 years old today. Happy birthday to me. So I guess making this video is kind of like my present to myself. In some ways, maybe it's kind of like a time capsule or just a timestamp, so I can look back and know what the hell I was thinking when I turned 50. Because right now, turning 50, I find myself looking back at the things I was saying and doing when I was 35 and 40, and just wondering how it is that every couple of decades you realize that you thought you knew it all, you actually know nothing. I did a couple small things over the last few months that I've never really talked about, but I did like one of those faceless AI generated channels, and that was kind of interesting. Video and audio production of conspiracy theory, parallel, weird, metaphysical stuff, whatever. But some people close to me really weren't very happy about that. There's definitely some issues with AI in general in terms of kind of its impact on the creator world and as well as the impact on the literal environment. So I got it out of my system as quickly as I could. I did a little bit of political commentary as well on TikTok, but you know, that's a very toxic, touchy subject right now. I really don't need to be doxxed and just buried in hatred for expressing my opinions, so I just kind of leave that alone. But I do have a new thing that I'm working on right now. I'm not quite ready to talk about it in depth or detail. I really just wanted to come back here real quick and say hello again and just kind of check in and say, I think I might possibly be back. I spent several weeks working on a website to promote this new project. The tricky thing for me right now is figuring out if using this Driving Me Crazy channel as a platform to kind of help me launch this new project makes sense or not. It's not very far off of the sort of deep discussion topics that I did years ago. So I think it's a pretty good fit, but like it's got its own name. It's not Driving Me Crazy, it's something else. And not for nothing, but this channel, even though I've left it sitting here doing nothing for the last like 2.5 more years, there's still something close to 3,000 subscribers sitting on this channel. Now, I'm under no illusions that even 1% of those 3,000 people regularly engaged with my videos, but still, it's better, I think, than starting from zero and trying to build back up again. I'm not really even sure what the rules are or what the expectations are or how you actually do this anymore. Like the landscape of content creation has changed so drastically in the last several years that I really kind of do feel like I'm starting over again. Does production value matter? Does video quality matter? Is it really about this hyper-produced piece of content, or is it about real connection with people and exploring the world and talking about interesting things? I'm hoping it's the latter. I'm kind of betting that it's the latter, because so much of what I used to do in my YouTube videos feels like a mountain of work that might have been unnecessary. All the detailed editing, all of the sound mixing, all of this weird perfectionism that just was a complete source of stress for me on a regular basis. I didn't even put an intro on this video. Does it matter? It's hard for me to grasp how the young, fresh content creators out there are doing things so completely differently than what I was told I had to do 6 years ago. I see lapel mics with big fuzzy puffy things on top, and people are holding them in front of their face like it's a full-size studio microphone, and I don't understand that. I'm talking to my lapel pin, but it seems like that's where we are now. I'm not going to do that, by the way. But yeah, I've got a bit of an itch. I've got a bit of a bug. I've got some things I want to get out there. I've got a project I want to try and pursue, and I think it'll be meaningful, and I think it'll be interesting, and more to come on that. If you're still watching at this point and you've come back, please say hi. I'm not going to tell you to like and smash and subscribe and all that stuff anymore. I'm too old for that crap at this point. So that's it for now. I'll keep one thing from my old Driving Me Crazy videos because it's important to me. I will, very simply, thank you so much for watching. And with any luck, I will see you on the road.